sailing is a lot different than motoring around. First of all, it's quiet. "15 reasons why sailboats are better than motorboats." If you're a serious fisherman and you need to zip out to your spot at 5 a.m. with 5 rods, tackle box, go motorboat, no shade. But for most people, like 90% of I want to get into boating folks, you're not trying to join the Bass Pro Tour or host the X game. You want a fun, affordable, peaceful way to enjoy the water, explore, maybe even sleep on your boat and make some pasta. And for that kind of boating, sailboats make way more sense. First of all, financial reasons. The wind is free. Sailboats run on wind. Motorboats run on fuel, and that can cost a lot of money. So yeah, and it adds up. Also, the maintenance is way cheaper on a sailboat. You have fewer engine hours, you got fewer things that break, you got fewer surprise mechanic bills that can ruin your weekend. Also, the third reason would be insurance costs less. You have slower speeds, there's fewer engine parts, there's lower risk. Your wallet's gonna thank you. Fourth reason is a slower depreciation. Sailboats age very well. People still buy and love models from the 80s and 90s. Motorboat from 2005, that's probably at Craigslist at best. Fifth reason is it's more do-it-yourself friendly. You don't need a mechanic for everything. There's lots of repairs on a sailboat that are doable with basic tools and a YouTube tutorial. 6, you get way more value for the price. A decent 30 to 40 foot sailboat that you can live on is probably going to be anywhere between $20,000 and $50,000 depending on age and condition. A 30-foot motorboat is probably going to need more updates, and that's going to easily run you 2 to 3 times that cost before you take into the consideration how old that engine is. Some other reasons is when you're sailing, there are no emissions. You're not burning anything. It's guilt-free cruising. It's clean. You don't have to inhale those fumes. The 8th reason is there's no obnoxious noise. When you're on a sailboat, you're talking about 85 decibels. That's like an alarm clock going off next to your head. It's loud enough to make you yell over your own thoughts. 9, there's less chance of pollution. You're not constantly filling your tank with gas. You're not worrying about oily water trails. It's just good, clean power. Also, number 10 is the energy independence. Sailboats often have solar panels and wind generators, so you don't need to dock every day just to charge your phone. Also, you can travel across the ocean with a sailboat. You don't need that everyday power for all your inside stuff. The 11th reason is you have a low impact lifestyle. You cook simple meals, you conserve water, you use less, you learn to get by on less. Sailing naturally nudges you towards like a sustainability without even trying. 12, a cruising sailboat usually has a small house inside. I mean, the cabin's below deck. You can sleep, cook, work. You can even use a bathroom without needing a marina every 5 seconds. Okay, right? Okay, 19, you're more self-reliant. Sailors know how to anchor, you learn how to troubleshoot, and you survive without the marinas or the gas stations. Like I said, motorboats often have to call if even their key doesn't work. And I understand, motorboats are faster. Yeah, motorboats are faster, but the record for circumnavigating the globe today in 2025 is still a sailboat. So yes, they are faster, but if your goal is to race across the lake like it's Mario Kart, that's great, go for it. But sailing isn't about speed. It's about skill, it's about self-reliance, it's about enjoying yourself, it's about having a nice day on the water with your friends and your family. Plus, you still get where you're going. It might not get there as quickly, but you're already at your destination enjoying yourself, so you don't have to worry about what time you're going to get to the island. If it takes you, instead of 20 minutes, if it takes you an hour and a half, it's going to be an hour and a half of time well spent. Sailboats win on cost, sustainability, comfort, and they have literal homes built inside. You can learn to sail faster than you think. You could probably learn the basics in a weekend. It could take you a lifetime of enjoyment of learning more every day. So even if you're just a little bit curious, start looking. The water is waiting.